gano'n ang IMAP, bakit kinuha ito? Hindi ito pumapasa doon sa qualification ng IPERA law. At ang IMAP, ang isa sa board ng IMAP is yung asawa ni Atty. Matibag na sa iyo nagtatrabaho.
May I answer, Mr. Chairman? May I be recognized?
Yes, Attorney Matibag, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, alam mo, kanina pa ako nakikinig eh. I even watched the video of Senator Pacquiao. I hope this is not covered up in immunity eh. Unang-una, Mr. Chairman, yung mukha ko ipinaster doon, binanggit doon. I want to know, ano ang kinalaman ko at ng trans ko doon sa PEMC at IMAP? If Senator Pacquiao only read kay IPERA law, buong kwento dito eh. Trans ko noon ang operator muna bago nag-PEMC. At tinransfer yan sa PEMC. Wala na transfer dyan. Alam nyo, let's call a spade dito sa hearing na to eh. This is all political, Senator Pacquiao. Alam naman natin to, ito yung pinapasabi mo nung bago ka umalis eh. Nung umalis ka, na sinasabi mo, meron kang pasabog. My wife is an incorporator, an independent incorporator.
Atty. Melvin Matibag.
Attorney Matibag, Attorney Matibag, can you
waive your immunity.
Atty. Melvin Matibag.
Attorney, hold on, Senator Pacquiao, Attorney Matibag. This is my committee, and you have no right of calling this hearing a political hearing. This is a budget hearing. The senators are entitled. The senators are entitled to ask policy questions. So you have no right of calling this a political hearing. You're out of order. You're no longer recognized. We've given you a chance to answer the policy questions, but instead, you insulted this committee by calling this a political hearing? Hindi naman fair yun.
So, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, go ahead, Senator Pimentel.
So, you have declared Atty. Matibag out of order. So, how do we implement it? We keep him muted for the rest of the meeting?
Yes, we keep. Well, you should leave this hearing.
Okay. So,
we will now. We will remove him from the WebEx list. So I'm directing the committee secretary to remove Atty. Matibag from the list here in WebEx. He's out of order.
Mr. Chairman, sorry for that. Bastos itong si Atty. Matibag eh. Sayang yung pagka-lawyer niya, parang walang pinag-aralan. Pinagmamalaki na matalino, pinangyayabang pa niya na mas matalino siya, pero dito sa attitude niya hindi kagalang-galang, wala, parang hindi nakapag-aral, Mr. Chairman. Sorry to my word, but yan ang totoo. Dapat magpakita naman ng paggalang. Akala mo kung sinong matapang. Akala naman siguro niya tatayo yung balahibo sa kanya.
Anyway, Senator Pacquiao, like I mentioned before the hearing, the budgets of DOE, ERC, and NEA are not substantial compared to other agencies. That's why I expect a lot of policy questions that will be asked, because the budget itself is not as much compared to the other agencies. So I enjoin the departments here, DOE, ERC, and NEA, to respond to the policy questions. Some of the policy questions might be complicated to propound, but the senators it's their right to ask questions, and it's their right to drill into the details of different issues. So let's give everyone the opportunity to ask. And I thank Secretary Cusi for patiently answering, and I can see that he is really trying his best to answer the question as a gentleman and as patient as possible. And I commend him for that. No? It's part of the public hearing. And what we don't want is insulting this hearing, calling it a political hearing. This is not a political hearing. It's a budget hearing. And we allow policy questions to be asked. So go ahead, Senator Pacquiao.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To Secretary Jose, wag po kayong mainit, wag po kayong magagalit sa akin. Katulad nung ginawa ni Atty. Matibag na nagagalit siya, nagtatanong ako ng question. Medyo bastos. Nabastusan ako, parang walang pinag-aralan. Mr. Secretary, gusto ko lang pong linawin doon sa mga tanong ko kasi may mga tanong ko kanina na hindi po malinaw ang sagot. Especially pagdating dito sa PIMC at saka IMAP. Yun pong tinatawag nating transition. Hanggang kailan po ba yan? Transition na yan? At hindi patapag-signal po ako nga. Gusto ko lang pong malaman kung kailan matatapos yan kasi 3 taon na yan, transition na yan at yung member ng PIMC nandoon din sa IMAP. Ano po yan? Kaya po tayo kumuha ng independent body which is ang IMAP at based doon sa requirements ng EPERA law.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Senator. Well, I have to apologize for the interruption, and if you are offended by Atty. Matibag, I have to make that apology considering that he comes from the DOE family. So my apologies. But anyway, to answer your question, Mr. Chairman, hanggang kailan po ang transition na ito? Katulad po din natin na gusto ko na rin pong matapos itong transition na ito. Na sana po bago matapos itong termino namin, matapos na. Kaya lang po, there are things that are beyond us. No? Hihintay ko rin po yung Supreme Court decision dahil kinwestiyon nga po yun because ERC did not take the policy and the question of issue of law. So, nandun po yun, hintayin po natin. But I hope that I can finish it before my term ends, Mr. Chairman.
And also, Mr. Secretary, sana sundin natin yung EPERA law. Isa na lang ang, kung nandyan na yung IMAP, wala na yung PIMC.
Mr. Chairman, I can assure you that we follow the law to the best of our abilities. That's why I always consult lawyers. If there are things that you think that we need to look at, just let us know and we will be obliged to study. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Gusto ko lang rin pong malaman kung kasi hindi po malinaw kanina yung sagot ninyo yung saan po kinukulikta yung charge ninyo sa sinasabi mo yung sinasabi mo sa electric power industry sina-charge. Totoo po ba yan?
Market fees po, market fees are being charged, collected from the market participants. Sino po itong market participants? Ito po yung generation company, yung nagpupa ng electricity po, nagbebenta ng electricity. Ito po sa kanila charge yun. So, kung magkano binibenta ng Genco yung electricity to the consumers, and then plus, including the transmission, yun po ay sama-sama na po ron. Dahil charge po sa consumers.
Ang tanong ko, Mr. Secretary, yung market transaction fees, saan po charge yan?
Yan nga po, ang in-charge po dyan, sinabi nga po kanina, natanong na rin po sa ERC. Ano po, ERC look at the charges and this is being charged to the GenCos. Ano po, kung sino po. Kasi ang GenCos po, marami po yun eh. So kung anong na-dispatch nila, nabenta nilang punto kuryente, yun po ang nata-charge ng market fees. So eventually, this goes to the total bill being presented to the consumers po. Kung Meralco, nasa Meralco bill po yun. Kung sa other utilities, ganun din.
Maraming pong salamat, Mr. Secretary, at pasensya na rin kayo dahil buti lang napigilan mo sarili ko rin doon sa kay Milvin Matibag. Nag-interject siya sa atin, usapang ipira yung pinag-usapan natin. Hindi politika. Ito ay budget na kailangan natin i-approve sa lalong madaling panahon dahil kailangan ng taong bayan. Especially ang tinitingnan natin dito is mapababa yung gastusin ng ating bansa. Kasi kung titingnan po talaga po natin, masyadong mataas yung gastusin natin. Ngayon, 2022 ay 5.3 trillion. Pero kung ang income ng ating gobyerno, Mr. Secretary, hindi pa umabot siguro ng 3 trillion. So, kaya tayo nandito nag-cross-examine sa budget. Tatanungin natin, sasalain natin para maging tayo conservative sa paggastos, no, dahil palaki yung budget, yung kita income ng ating gobyerno, revenue income ng ating gobyerno annually, hindi enough to cover up the annual budget. That's why we cross-examine all the budget proposals ng iba't ibang ahensya ng ating gobyerno. And yan yung gusto kong maintindihan din sana ng iba. Hindi ko alam, Mr. Secretary, na nag-interrupt itong si Matibag. Hindi naman tayo magkikipag-away dito, kundi ginagampanan natin yung trabaho natin. And I hope that you will understand that, Mr. Secretary. Ang pinaka-concern natin dito, hindi ito pamulitika dito. Ang budget ng bansa ang pinag-usapan natin dito. Katulad ng sinabi ko, nasa 5.3 trillion ang budget proposal ngayon. Pero kung titingnan po natin yung income revenue ng ating gobyerno, masalamat po tayo kung aabot ng 3 trillion. Baka hindi pa po umabot ng 3 trillion yung income ng ating gobyerno. Tapos ang budget natin, ang gastusin natin for 2022 is 5.3 trillion more or less. Yan po, kaya nandito kami mga senador para salain, busisiin yung budget proposal ng bawat ahensya dahil sa lumalaking budget at lumiliit yung income ng ating gobyerno. So, very conservative po tayo dito sa pagdating ng budgeting dahil taong bayan po ang magsasakripisyo. Ang Pilipinas natin, mangutang na mangutang, mababaon tayo sa utang hanggang sa kaulihan. So, I hope that everybody will understand that na kailangan nating makialam, tanungin. Yan po ang ating responsibility sa taong bayan. Maraming salamat, Mr. Secretary and Mr. Chairman.